how do you order one of these directly from the manufacturer? Surprisingly, it's not as difficult as you think. Follow along on today's video and I'll go through the steps so that you can do the same. Hey everybody, it's Arl from Arl House, and in today's video I'm going to take you through the process of how to order a Chinese mini excavator direct from the factory. There's lots of different ways to buy these things, but that is what we're going to concentrate on today. So I'm going to break it down for you, and then I'm going to give you a recap of my experience with Shanding specifically towards the end of the video. So let's get into it. The first thing you have to do is to determine what it is that you want, what size machine you want, and obviously what type of features you want on the machine. And then from there you can start looking for specific manufacturers that make what it is that you're looking for. So you're going to seek out the manufacturers, and I know there's a lot of them out there. In fact, if you guys stick with me to the end of the video, I've got something that I've created for you guys to hopefully help you in this regard, so stick with me for that. But once you do figure out what manufacturers you're interested in dealing with, the next step is really going to be reaching out to them. A good manufacturer should have a website and a way off that website in order to reach them. Usually it's an email, something like sales at whatever manufacturer. That's what I would suggest doing. Sometimes they have phone numbers or maybe Skype numbers or something like that, but it seems to me that whoever is on the other end of the sales email usually has a pretty good understanding of English and or the ability at least to translate from Chinese to English. So that's what I would recommend. Use that, make your inquiry, and see what kind of response you get. You know, a good manufacturer is going to respond right away, but is also going to provide you additional information as you ask. Oh, another thing that's really important, and that is to find out if the manufacturer has a minimum order quantity, MOQ. All right, because some of them will not sell you a one-off directly from the factory. My understanding is that Ripa used to do that. Now I think you have to order at 3 at a time to get it directly from them. So that is definitely going to be something to consider. That might actually, stop the process right there. And then you'll have to do it through another channel. So that's important. Obviously get your price, get your warranty information, and which is generally 1 year on these for parts. And then also any kind of spec sheet that they have on the machine. That should be all the things you want to get through your email communication with them back and forth. So once you're done with that, you're going to start placing the order. All right, the order process is going to require, at least in my experience, 50% of the cost of the machine up front, the other 50% paid upon the completion of it being manufactured. My suggestion, especially if you've never dealt with these guys before and you don't have, you don't have full trust in them yet, is use Alibaba Pay. It might be called something similar to that, but that's essentially what it is. It's kind of like an escrow service. They can send you the invoice through there, and then at least you get some pay protection on that. If something goes wrong, you have some recourse. And of course, if you pay through it with a credit card, you have additional recourse with the credit card. There's going to be a finance or a charge on top of it for that, but you'll have to determine whether that's worth it to you. And a good manufacturer is not going to have an issue with that. They'll send it through, you pay your 50% the first time, and then you do the same thing when it's finished being produced. You also need to start setting up your shipping. Now, there's 2 ways of doing this. The first, I would think for you guys, would be the easiest way to do it, and that's DDP. And I'll have something that explains what DDP is. But essentially, what you do is you pay the entire amount of your tariff, your customs fees, your transportation costs, all the way through, and they will handle it all on their end. So in other words, you're going to get it direct to your door or wherever you designate it, and they take care of everything. I think that makes it the smoothest way to do it. The alternative is you use a customs broker and a freight forwarder, and have to do a little bit more with arranging from the factory to ship it to the freight forwarder to get it on to the into the cargo box, sea container, and then from there having to deal with it on the other end. And that's one last thing I want to talk about on that, is that you're going to have to figure a way of getting this thing off the truck once it arrives in the U.S. and it's coming to your final destination. If you have access to a forklift, that's good. If you looked at my first video, we used my friend's rollback in order to get that off, but you're going to need a way to unload it. That's probably with DDP, the one fly in the ointment is figuring out how to do that, keeping in mind that these things are upwards of 2,000 pounds, so you're going to need something to be able to handle that. The other thing, too, is to get the timelines from the manufacturer. Okay, when do they expect it to go into production? When do they expect it to be finished? A good manufacturer will also respond to your request for videos. So you can get a video or two of it actually being manufactured, a video of it being crated up, and whatever else you may ask them. I don't know if they'll give you unlimited videos, but at least they should give you a couple. And then obviously the last thing is to coordinate the pickup. I just kind of talked about that a little bit before. So those are the major steps that you need to do in order to purchase directly from the manufacturer. So let me talk a little bit about my experience with Shanding. It was smooth. I mean, I'm not trying to hype them up here, but it was a very, very smooth process. I started the process February 20th of this year, 2025, where I made my first inquiry, and I had the machines delivered to the warehouse I picked them up at, like by the first or second week of July. So, it took that long. I had some other issues related to the tariffs because that started to happen in the middle of things. So initially, meaning Shanding, were going to set everything up with DDP, but because of the wild fluctuations in the tariff prices, they couldn't lock in a price. So I wound up having to do the second way, which was get the customs broker and a freight forwarder and have it all done that way, which really wasn't horrible because they did link me to somebody who was able to make it go pretty smoothly. But had DDP still been available to me, that is definitely what I would have done, just to make it a little bit easier. As far as my relationship with them during this process, I counted out, I sent them 50, there were a total of, I should say, 59 emails between myself and then the responses back during that whole process. I got 2 videos. They even worked with me for a little bit to stop the production when the tariffs went to 125% so that I could wait until they stabilized. They were really, really good with me and continue to be because I asked questions all the time. So again, that was my experience. Lastly, if you guys check in the comment section pinned at the top, you're going to see a link. And in that link is a PDF document that I've created for you guys with all of the top or most popular mini excavator, the Chinese mini excavator brands that you'll see all over the internet. So it divides it into manufacturers and remarketers. So you'll see, that in this case, Shanding is a manufacturer, but Miva, for instance, is a rebranded unit from another manufacturer. So that should help you guys out in terms of narrowing down the different companies. At least it gives you a bunch of different names to look up and see what their product offerings are. So please check that out. If you guys like my content, please, I appreciate comments. It's been, that's probably been the best part of everything. I've gotten a lot of good comments, but I ask you to subscribe, like, tell your friends, tell your neighbors, whatever. But I want to keep the channel going, and that's it for now. I'll see you guys all on the next video.